Have you ever noticed how everyone is chasing something? Success, happiness, discipline, but no one can really explain why. Why we chase these things, but we never really get to achieve them. Here's the truth. Life isn't very complicated, but we are. Your brain runs on pattern. The more you force it, the more it resists. So we all spent last years of our lives trying to figure this life part out. And I realized life can actually be explained in 10 codes. Each one is like a cheat code to live a structured, calm, and directional life. So stay till the end and I'll show you how to use each one of those to your day-to-day life. Number one, the effort paradox. Stop forcing motion. The more desperate you chase something, the more it escapes. You can't force sleep, you can't force happiness, and you can't force discipline. When the energy comes from this desperation, your brain connects that to stress and rejects it. So what you need to do is create 5-minute boxes. Work in micro chunks instead of marathons. So you can train your brain into thinking, you know what, work and effort is this calm momentum instead of this anxiety of like, oh, I have to do all that, all this. No, you just have to do just little piece of this. And that's how your discipline becomes your addiction and not obligation. Number two, the control illusion. Master 2 things only. You can't control outcome, people, or timing. You only control 2 things in your life: action and reaction. Most people waste their energy on things that they can't influence and then wonder why they're drained. So every morning, write these things down. What's in your control and what isn't? And see the things that aren't in your control and tell yourself, guess what? Out of mind. Delete that list, get it out of your mind. You just brought back your peace. Number 3, the happiness trap. Stop chasing feelings. Happiness is not a destination. It's a side effect of meaning. Every high resets. It's called the hedonic treadmill. So instead of asking what makes you happy, ask what makes me proud. So what you need to do is you need to replace these pleasure goals with the pride goals. Instead of I want to feel good, say I want to become the person who I respect. I'll give you my example. I may not have everything that I ever want, even though I'm super grateful for what I got. But guess what? I'm happy because I get to do this. I have a purpose. This makes me happier than anything else. It doesn't come from any materialistic thing. It comes from me being proud of myself because I am doing this. Sure, I still have stresses. Sure, I still have problems. But at the same time, I'm happy. Number 4, the biased brain. You edit your own reality. Your brain isn't really honest. It's protective. All it needs to do is protect you. You judge others by their actions, but yourself with your intentions. You'll say you're trying, but the results don't lie. So at the end of the day, write this one thing down. What did I actually do today? Not what you planned, not what you thought, not what you wanted to do. What did you actually do? And that's data. And data kills delusion. And if you're still here, that says a lot about you. So hit the like and subscribe. It helps me more than you think it does. So I really appreciate your time. Now let's get into the rest of the codes. Number 5, the 90-10 rule. Your emotions drive 90% of your life. You think you're logical, but you're not. 90% of your decisions are emotional, and logic just comes after to justify it. And that is exactly why the willpower fails. Emotions beat strategy every time. So use this 3-second rule. When something is triggered, something is happening, and you are asked for a reaction, for an action, pause. 3, 2, 1. What's the best way to go about my reaction? That pause rewires your control and upgrades your emotional IQ. Number 6, the memory lie. You are rewriting your past daily. Memory is a story, it's not a file. Every time you try to recall something from the past, your brain kind of edits the detail to fit your current emotional state. That's why we misremember the pain worse than it was, or better than it was. So what you need to do is you need to start this fact journal. Everything big happened in your life, journal it. Write it down to exactly how it actually happened. In future, you'll understand how your brain might lie, but the truth doesn't. The journal doesn't. Number 7, the brain's night shift. Sleep is your cleaning system. During a deep sleep, your brain literally shrinks to flush toxins out with your literal spinal fluid. That's exactly why late nights feel foggy. Your mind didn't get cleaned. So pick a shutdown time, like a literal flight you can't miss. Dim your lights, put your phone away. One line journal, system reset in progress. Then sleep like it's your meeting with your future self. Number 8, the 80-20 rule. Cut the noise. 80% of what you do on your daily basis has no value to your life. You think you're busy, but you're just scattered. Find that vital 20%, the habits, the people, and the actions that actually move your life forward, and cut the rest. So try to audit your life on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly basis. See what's the 80% and see what's the 20%. And once you have it laid down in front of you, try to eliminate as much as possible from that 80%. So you have as much more time as you possibly need for the 20%, which actually moves your life forward. Number 9, the habit loop. You can't delete, you can only replace. If you have a bad habit, you can't just simply not do it. That's a slot that needs to be filled. Every habit has a cue, routine, reward. You'll never get rid of a bad habit by fighting it, because your brain wants the reward. You must replace the routine, not the reward. Whenever you feel the cue, whenever you feel the urge of feeling like doing something, a bad habit maybe, understand the cue, but replace the actual doing. Replace the routine with something good. So if it feels like your phone is right there and you want to pick it up and start scrolling, you got the urge of scrolling. Guess what? You're not gonna scroll, but you do stretches, do 3 push-ups, go outside, do anything else besides the scrolling itself. Preferably, it should be a good habit, right? And guess what? With time, now every time you think about phone, you are doing this other habit. And slowly but surely, that habit takes over. So keep the same loop, just change the inside code. Number 10, the compound law. Tiny wins, exponential results. 1% better daily equals to 37x yearly. If I ask you, give me $1,000, and at the end of the year, I'll give you $37,000. And that only came from 1% daily improvement. And that's not motivation, that's math. It's reality. You don't need massive changes. You just need to be consistent, and that just compounds. So pick one habit that you can do every single day for at least just 60 seconds per day. Push up, journaling, hydration, writing, meditation, anything. You're not building a task, you're building proof. There's no such thing as finding yourself. You just build yourself. So accept what you can't control and master what you can. Compound every tiny improvement until discipline becomes your nature. And if you're ready to build with systems and not just with some motivation that fades away, check out the reset kit linked down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. That helps me so much more than you ever realize. So I really appreciate all the people subscribing and liking. I see the comments, I see the likes, I see the subscribe, and it makes me super happy. This is my comeback, and this can be yours too. I'll see you next time. Thank you very much.